I'm Logan Foose. I'm the chef de cuisine at L'Espalier. I worked in hotels all through college, and I moved to Boston, worked for Barbara Lynch, and now I work for Chef Frank McClellan. Every ingredient is just, it has so many different variables attached to it, and if you don't isolate each variable to understand it, you'll never really understand cooking in a whole. Molecular gastronomy is a trend, or it was a trend in the early 2000s, at least from my belief. What the food industry is doing now is we're learning from that trend, taking the things we like and moving past it. Just like, in the 90s, they had fusion cuisine. Now we still have fusion cuisine kicking around, but it's not as blown up as it was in the 90s. We use a lot of the same techniques that made molecular gastronomy famous. Right now on the menu we have a synthesized egg, and that's rutabaga that's in a sphere to mimic an egg yolk, and potato consomme to mimic egg whites. So on the plate it just looks like an egg, but when you eat it, it's rutabaga and potato. You want the customer to only miss one bite on the course. So if you give them a big heaping bowl of pasta, have you ever been halfway through a meal and you're like, oh, I'm kind of done with this? We want to get you to that point and then take away one bite. So you're eating it, it's something totally new, and then it's something totally satisfying, and then after the third bite, you're enjoying it, but then after the third bite, it's gone.
My name is Johnny Sheehan. I'm the executive chef of Liquid Art House Boston. So I'd always had a love for cooking, which led me up to taking a shot and going to culinary school. Regular college definitely didn't fit what I do or what my interests were. So Le Cordon Bleu, went through that program, had a great time, and ended up getting an internship at a restaurant in Boston with a chef named Ken Oringer at his flagship restaurant at the time, Clio, which was a modern French, modern American, kind of Asian fusion restaurant. So got my teeth kicked in there. Like, my mom doesn't look at cooking like science. For me, I did take it in that direction. Just the way my brain works, it made so much sense approaching food in a scientific way of, okay, you heat up a pan, you put an egg into it, there's so many things that happen. Basically just understanding the science of what's happening. Here at Liquid Art House, I mean, the art is all around you, so right from the get-go you're being stimulated. So for me, I do view food as art. I mean, I take a lot of pride in plating things beautifully with integrity, and people seeing the beauty of, like, say, a baby vegetable or a perfectly cooked piece of fish. And this environment allows me to play even more with that I can get kind of wacky with it, but it makes sense because I'm in an art space.
My name is Tenzin Samdo. I'm the bar director here and also a partner here. I was born and raised in India as a Tibetan refugee. My parent escaped Tibet when the Chinese occupation happened. Because I'm the oldest son in the family, and I always watch my mom cooking. I've always wanted to open a restaurant, and then one of my coworker, where I was working at the bar, was a Tenzin. I love watching you work. Like, every time you make drinks, it's just so beautiful. Like, you do it so perfectly. Like, you make those drinks, you have to take a picture of those. And it's like, there's this thing called Instagram, man. Like, it's so easy. You just have like a phone, and you download that app, and you just take a picture, and you can do straight through this. Oh, really? So I had this shitty phone, like, and then I bought a new phone. I remember that. And I remember started taking pictures straight through the phone, and like edit right away and post it. It was so cool. People just started responding to it. Instagram just came out, and it was just blowing up, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. And science, chemistry, physics always have been my fascination, because I'm always pretty good at like physics and chemistry when I was in high school. Yeah, ready? Watch this. So you just inhale it. Yeah.
name is Sean Velez, and I'm the pastry chef here at Dewolf. I try to stay very true to classic French desserts. It's how I was trained. It's what I'm most comfortable with. With that being said, I try to be very modern in the flavors and the plating approaches, and like, try to really surprise the guests with different textures, different notes. It's like everyone knows what a creme brulee is, but no one's seen a creme brulee that I'm going to present to you. Of course, you eat with your eyes first, always. It's something to say when one of the desserts, however beautiful they are walking through the dining room, and you're catching everyone's eyes, especially on like a Saturday night, Friday night, and the dining room's full. Everyone's like, "What is that? What is that? I want that." You know, it's like you have to catch the diner's attention, and it has to be fast, because at that point in the meal, they're tired. They've been drinking, they've been eating. They're having a very good time, and when you drop that dessert menu, it's like another menu I have to look at. So you have to catch them with the words, but also like it helps when you see something walk by. Yeah.
Yeah.